Hey, everybody. I hope you're doing well today. The last few weeks, every time we try to go live, it just spins and spins and spins, and I have to refresh. I don't know. Can y'all see me sitting here not saying nothing? I can't never tell. Like, is it really live? And I just don't know it. Anyway, I hope that everything is clear and you can hear me now. You may notice I'm in a different location. I'm at Corey and Austin's. We come down to eat supper with them. Corey cooked supper for us today. We had hot dogs. It was really good. We had a maple crumb little cake that was delicious. So Corey's a good little cooker. She used to tell me when she was little, she said, Mama, when I grow up, I want to be a cooker. She said, you know why? I said, why? And she said, because when you feed people, it makes them happy. And that's why she wanted to be a cooker, she called it. So she's a good little cooker. Katie's a good cooker too, though. They both are. Anyway, so that's why I'm in a strange location today, which really my house is just right up there. But it's nice to be down here at Corey and Austin's. It's a very beautiful place, tucked right up against the creek. It's real pretty, really nice place. And of course, we always love to get together and fellowship and eat, and the boys are in there playing. So that's always nice too. That's always nice. I see a lot of you talking about that you've heard that my Uncle Henry died. He did die. And then on Sunday morning, Matt's Uncle Mike died. So we had two deaths, both uncles and both the youngest of the siblings. Mike was the youngest in the Presley family, and Henry was the youngest of the Wilson family that my daddy, Pap, was part of. So sad in both situations. I would ask you to pray for their families, especially their wives, It's gonna be hard on them, and they're gonna miss them a lot. But of course, please pray for others. My Uncle Henry has 3 children and grandchildren, and daughter-in-law and son-in-law. So pray for all of them, please, and pray for Mike's family. He had stepdaughter. I know he may have more than that, and grandkids too. So please just pray for them. Sad times, but sometimes that's how life goes. Although both were sick, Uncle Henry had a stroke about 9 years ago, and Mike was sick too. So that's one way to look at it as believers, is that they're not suffering no more. They're not in pain. They're not suffering. They're not having to go for treatments and all that kind of stuff. So I really thank all of you, though, for praying. And I know that you've been praying for Granny. I thank you for that too. She's still not been feeling very well, but today Corey and Katie had went to see her, and she said today, I talked to her this morning, but this afternoon, that she said she was actually feeling better than she had felt in a while. So that's good. And thank you for praying for Granny. And I'm looking over there and see some prayer requests. Yes, Brian, I'll pray for your mom. Oh, I'm so sorry. I will pray for her. And I'm so glad y'all pray one for another. We've been praying for some of the same ones each week, and we'll continue to pray for you and all of those requests, and for the ones that we've been mentioning each week. We'll continue to pray for all of them. Me and Matt did have our anniversary last week when we were talking to you. We said, it's coming up on our 31st anniversary. And so we did, and we didn't do nothing big or exciting, but we did, went on a little family trip. So I'll share that video with you later this week, real short video, but it was nice. It was a nice time, a good day, and we enjoyed it. And you might have noticed in the title there about our air conditioning has finally give up the ghost. It's 23 years old, I think Matt said. So it's past its life expectancy. And I'm so thankful that it waited till this cooler weather that we've had before it decided to do that. So on Friday, Matt's friend Daniel, who a lot of you watched Corey and Austin when they got heat and air in their house here, the same Daniel that did that, he come by and looked at ours, and he's going to be able to replace it for us. It'll be an easier job because he won't have to run the ducts or anything like that, because of course we already have all that. So Matt's been sad about it, but thankfully it's been cool enough that at night we've just opened all the windows, and we've still been able to sleep good. So we didn't have air conditioning like when I was growing up. We didn't have it in the car, in the house, or nothing. And me and Matt didn't have it. Excuse me. When we first built our house, we couldn't afford. It was just one thing that, it's like, why we can barely afford the house, but let's don't add on. Let's don't add that on. So we didn't get it. But when Corey and Katie was probably about, I don't know, they might have been 6 or 7 years old, Matt was able to trade out work with some other people, and he done some stuff for them. And of course, we had to buy the system and all that. I've got an airplane flying over me. But they come and did the labor for free for what Matt had done for them. So that worked out good. Anyway, and now today, after all these years, me and Matt both are spoiled. Now we couldn't imagine living without it, although lots of people do. That's my brother Steve and Kim. They lived here all those years and they never had it. That's why, Austin and Corey, when they decided to get it, they had to run the ducts and do the whole thing. Anyway, so there's lots of people that still live without it. But me and Matt have got soft. So we're really thankful, though, that it made it through the hot part of the summer, and that now it's decided to give up the ghost at this point. Everybody's doing okay, other than the sadness, of losing loved ones, but everybody else is doing okay. The boys are doing good, growing like weeds, of course, and everyone else is doing okay too. This, as far as videos this week, I have that one. Kim, thank you so much. Thank you, Kim. Very nice. Thank you. I have the video, like I said, about our anniversary, that little short video. We'll share it. And I made our fermented pickled peppers. They're kind of a little bit of fermentation and a little bit of pickling going on there. So I'll share that one. And then also, really exciting, I got to be part of the local family, the Chastines. They're like family to us. And every year for about 35 years, over 30 years, they've been gathering together to make green tomato pickles. And so I got to be part of that this year. I've known about it for a long time, but I've never been where I could go and actually be part of it. So I got to go and spend, it starts on one day. It's actually kind of a 3-day process. The first day, you're just preparing. Then the second day is the hard day all day long. And then the third day is really, you're just going back to get your jars and make sure they sealed, letting them cool overnight. But it was really great experience, and I filmed all of it. They let me, so I'll be sharing that with you this week. And I just still can't believe that they've been doing it for 35 years. It's just so amazing. And they are a dear, dear family. So I know that you will enjoy that, getting to see them and see the process, but also just that real unique. It's really similar. It's really common, though, in the mountains of Appalachia, the familial culture of Appalachia, that they would gather together like that and then work together. Many hands make light work, and then do that together. Of course, there's lots of good food and fellowship and laughter, singing. There was all kinds of stuff. So I know that you're really gonna enjoy that one. So be on the lookout for that. Rebecca, I saw that. I will pray for you, Rebecca. Thank you so much, all of you. Yeah, we have to get the air fixed before next year for sure. For sure. And we may have some more warm weather. Matt's thought that he's seen on one, can't ever tell about the weather, but on one report that the warm weather is supposed to return in September, but it hasn't yet. So maybe not. Oh, I don't know if y'all say that, Armanger or Armanger. Thank you so much. You are so kind. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I wanted to remind you, because some people don't get to see all the lives about and I'll put it in the chat for you, all of the information about the upcoming book signing. I'm going to be in Granite Falls, North Carolina, to sign cookbooks and talk with people. Let's see if I can find the information here, and I'll put it's the November 15th from 11 to 2. And here's the address and the name of the bookstore. It's at a bookstore there. And I'll put that in the link in the description below too, so that might be easier for you to find than looking through that. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to see people that come out. That's one of the it was so fun when the book first come out for me and Jim. We went to a lot of book signings, and it was so nice to meet so many of you. It was so nice. So I'm really excited about that one, and I'm so glad that they invited me to come. So that was wonderful. I still have some of the books. If you listen on Fridays to Opal, our wonderful Opal, oh my goodness, what are we going to do when we're done with that book? Oh my goodness. If you've not listened to it, you might not have time, but if you ever do, you can come back and listen to it, or you can buy, I just put a link there. You can buy some of the books from me, but it's a wonderful story. Opal was born and raised here in the mountains of Appalachia in East Tennessee, and it's all about her life, and what an amazing woman. She was one of the most amazing women that I have ever read about. She was so wonderful, so wonderful. So please, if you're interested, check that out or listen to the book if you can. My comment and replies, I've been telling you that I'm still not getting replies on videos, so just be aware of that. If you can, just leave another comment. I do see, I just can't hardly resist saying some of the people that we've been praying for, just to speak their names again. Uncle Pearl and this was the lady's Uncle Pearl and her brother Garner. That was Maria. Alice, that lost her luggage that had that valuable stuff in it that was about her daughter who had passed away. Linda lost her husband. Julia lost hers too, and her son in 2022. Melissa lost her mom in April, a cousin in June, and last Friday, which now would be 2 weeks ago Friday, her sister. We were praying for Shelby. She had a tumor. Bree Perry, C.S. Nanny, Norman Chester, he had a real scare, and he had a real miracle. They told him that he had a brain aneurysm, and then it turned out that he's okay. So, but continue to pray for Norman, for Sarah Posey, for Maddie Ann and her sister Yvonne, Norma, Wendy, Buzz and Sandra, Janice, Kat, Lilybeth, Kathy, and Kimberly. So many people, so many needs, I know. And I know y'all are leaving some on the chat, and I will pray for those too. I want to share quickly Paul's, let's see, I'm trying to do it the wrong way. Paul's songs that he shared last week. This was one I had never heard, Sweet Dreams of Kentucky. And I think, or I know Paul learned it when he went to, he recently got to go play with Doyle Dykes, which was really a blessing and an honor for him. But he learned it there, Sweet Dreams of Kentucky. So if you're from Kentucky, you're really going to love it. But I think you're going to love it anyway. Grandpa Jones wrote it, and it just really speaks of the sense of place in the mountains of Appalachia. People become so attached to their home place, we would say, home place. And so it just really speaks of that, of the beauty of the landscape and getting to go home and all that. So it's just really, I just love it. I loved it. And Paul says in the video that if he had known it, he knows if him and Daddy, either one, had heard it before Daddy passed away, that they would have sung it. That's how much they would have liked it. It was just like so many of the songs they sung. So you can go and hear that. The other one Paul shared was one of Daddy's songs, Salvation to All. And it's one of my, I say it's one of my favorite songs that he wrote, but I love all of them. And I probably say that about all of them. But in this one, Paul shared it before on the channel, but before on his Blind Pig and the Acorn on that channel. But before that, when he shared it before, it was him doing it. If you go watch that, it's him, he's in there, but it's him and Corey and Katie, and they've been practicing for the last, I don't know, few weeks or whatever for some different things that are going on. And so he got them to sing it. So it's Corey and Katie singing the song. They're just learning it, but I think it sounds great. So you can go watch that. But as soon as I seen the video, I was like, why did somebody not close my pantry door? You can see how very messy my pantry is if you want to go watch it. If you want to go watch it, you can see how we just cram stuff in it. And then somebody will say, I can't take this anymore. And they'll take everything out and make it all orderly. And instead of keeping it like that, we go back to pushing stuff in it. So I was like, oh man, why didn't somebody shut my pantry door before you videoed that? Anyway, it's a great song. So you can go and hear that one. Go and hear that one. Oh, Diana, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That pain just don't go away. I know it just doesn't. I'm so sorry. Oh, Tony, that's how pantries are supposed to look. Well, that's how mine looks. If you go watch the video, you'll be able to see what a mess it is for sure. Let's see. I think I'm ready for, let me go look, make sure, but to share some of the wisdom from the comments. And I didn't have as much this time, but we'll sure talk about the ones that I did. First one I'm going to share was actually someone emailed me. Francis says, it's just so good. You're going to love this one. Francis said, don't think less of yourself, think less of yourself. Think about that. Don't think like you're not worthy, but just don't think about yourself as much. Don't dwell on yourself. I love that one. So thank you, Francis. And then the other one was, this one so reminds me of Miss Cindy. It's exactly what she would say. What blocks the way becomes the way. Like sometimes you just got to bob and weave and adjust. So thank you so much for those. That one really, I love both of them, but that last one really reminds me of Miss Cindy. So let's see if I can find the other ones. This was from Wanda. Wanda said, be sure to put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. I love that. Be sure you're where you're supposed to be and then stand firm. That's a good one, Wanda. Thank you. Joe said, words of wisdom. I will always remain humble because I know I could have less. Deep. Think about that. I will always be grateful because I know I have had less. And Joe says, Tipper, I found this online and it describes me perfectly. That's beautiful wisdom. I'm going to read it again. I will always remain humble because I know I could have less. I will always be grateful because I know I have had less. I really like that one. Thank you, Joe. Kim said she's going to share a wow. You made your bed. Now you got to lie in it. That's really wise, and then it's really hard when you do it, when you're the one having to lie in it. Anna said, talking about mine and Matt's anniversary last week, Anna said, a good marriage is like a casserole. Only those responsible for it really know what goes in it. Happy anniversary. I like that one, Anna. This one was from the Rooted Witness. Endurance is nothing but prayer with work boots on. Don't you love that? Endurance is nothing but prayer with work boots on. And the other one, grief is love with nowhere new to see it. Grief is love with nowhere new to see it. That's a powerful one too, thinking about the people grieving in my family and Matt's family. But the comment goes on, those were proverbs I heard often as a child, though I haven't come across them in years. Those are both good ones. Thank you so much for sharing them. Lisa shared this one. It's not really wisdom, but I just thought it was so heartwarming. When I was growing up, my daddy had a day off on Wednesday so he could do the cooking. He would say he was chief cook and bottle washer on that day. He always made butter peas with cornbread and whooped taters with lumps in them, and that is just what he called them. It was mighty good eating. I sure miss my folks. Family is so awesome. Thank you, Tipper, for sharing with all of us. So, Lisa, thank you for sharing. I just love that and thinking about your daddy and how excited you all must have been when it was Wednesday and his turn to cook. Really like that one. Somebody coming to join me? Matt may have got through eating. He may be coming out. Kimberly said, I'm so excited. You're going to be in Granite Falls. That's good, Kimberly. I can't wait to meet you. And her wow that she's sharing is, to be old and wise, one must first be young and stupid. We've been there before, hadn't we, Matt?
Now I'm old and stupid.
Now we're old and stupid. Let me turn it a little bit so we can see your lovely face.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Turn it a little bit. So thank you, Kimberly. I like that. You smell good, Matt. What do you got? Well, you got chewing gum or something? Candy?
Yeah, candy.
Candy. It smells good.
I've been into Austin's Nerds.
And Nerds. That's why it smells sweet. Okay, that was all the ones I had, but thank you so much for sharing them. And I hope y'all will just continue to share them. And we'll just continue to think about them, study on them, put them deep in our brains so that we can become more wise and be less young and stupid. Or old and stupid, like Matt said. You got anything to say, Matt?
I'm full.
Corey cooked a good meal, didn't she?
Yeah, real good.
Gary, that's wonderful. I'm so glad your wife is doing good, and I'm so glad everybody. Prayer is their greatest weapon, and prayer works. So I'm so glad, so glad. Susan in Tennessee said, if my grandma saw any of us grandkids hanging around with questionable friends, she'd tell us that if you lie down with dogs, you wake up with fleas. I bet you've heard that one, Matt, hadn't you?
Yeah, I didn't. I only had one friend growing up that was not questionable.
Yeah.
I mean, the people that I run around with, pretty much.
Especially when you got older.
When I got older, for sure.
Yeah.
But I have changed the way I look at things.
Oh, Diana, I'm so sorry you've had to go through all that. I'm so sorry. I will be praying for you. Oh, Maria, you're so kind. You're so kind. Thank you. Hummingbird behind us at the feeder. I didn't even notice it.
There's actually been two of them, and they kind of compete, and one will try to run the other one off.
We don't have any feeders. We have them. We've just not put them out. I didn't put them out last year either. But they've been around my flowers a lot. I've seen them. And just down the road here, there's a just sea of jewelweed, wild touch me not, some people call it, and they're just everywhere in there, just everywhere. So they are about. I guess it won't be long, and they'll be gone, right?
Yeah, won't be
When
long.
the cold wind blows. Oh, Brian says, I think my wife has a secret crush on Matt. So if we make it to Granite Falls to meet you, we'll have to keep an eye on her. I'm just kidding. I like to pick on her. You sound like Matt. Matt likes to pick on me like that. Oh. Yeah, a popsicle would be good if we had a popsicle. I don't know, though. I'm pretty full after Corey's supper and her cake. What was that? Maple bars?
Yeah, some kind of maple bar.
It was so good.
She didn't like it.
She didn't?
No.
Well, I thought it was
part
delicious.
of it and then put it up, and she said that was horrible. And I said, well, everybody else
Oh
thought it
my
was
goodness,
good.
I thought it was delicious.
I did too.
And I heard Austin bragging on it. He loved it too. She said Austin had requested it. She said she used to make it all the time when they lived in their other house back before she had Woodrow. So I thought it was just delicious. I thought it was really, really good. Oh, I'm so sorry your okra didn't produce. Pulled the plants up. Well, ours has been very late producing, but it's finally is producing now.
And it's got some that's already past picking that we ain't picked.
Yeah, I know. The last few days have been pretty tough around here.
Yeah.
Oh, Brad, what has God had taught us to bless us with 31 years of marriage? I guess part of it is that when we got married, we just said it's forever. we're stuck with each other. There's no chance of divorce, nothing like that. So I think that helps, knowing there's no way out. You just got to work it out. You got to figure it out.
What are you saying? You've got a lot of stuff to work out?
No, I'm just saying that in the very beginning, it helps to have that attitude that we're in it for the long haul. We're serious about this commitment.
I thought you were saying it like, well, I ain't got no choice. Might as well.
No, I'm saying that we went into it with that. So I think that's helpful. And then also, Matt, I think in one of the videos we did about being married, Matt said we'd always respected each other. And he's right. We've not been mean to each other. Even when we're mad at each other, we try to respect each other. And of course, we do get mad at each other and have arguments and all that. But to always try to be kind to each other. Yeah, Papa Tony, we'd love to go see Papa again. Oh, David, that's good. You was up in our old stomping grounds around Lake Logan. Oh, Debbie, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you lost your daughter. I just cannot imagine. I'm so sorry. I will pray for you for comfort and peace, but I just can't imagine. There's nothing I can say. I know. I'm just sorry. Oh, I've heard about the lantern flies, but thankfully we've not seen those here, but I have heard other people talking about them. Diana says the key to happiness is a grateful heart. Being grateful does help. Me and my cousin Darren, Henry's son, was talking about that last night. Oh, goodness. That's so sad. Thank you for sharing John Ward's video about that. And we will pray for Donna that she could find them. That's so sad. Oh, Cotton Picker's daughter, thank you so much. You're so kind. Oh, goodness. Yes, that was yours. I mean, that's terrible for your air conditioner to break at that time. Oh, my goodness. Does Matt like his suspenders? Do you like them? He wears them a lot. He has for years, so he must like them.
Keeps my drawer tail from hanging out.
Keeps his drawer tail, yeah. Wilkie Way says, never bite the hand that feeds you. That's a good one. I'm so sorry, Debbie, 48 years old. I'm so sorry. Jane, we don't have very many mosquitoes here, but you know something interesting? When I went to the wonderful Chastain tradition, mosquitoes somehow had got in the community center, and they didn't bite me, but they were biting some people, and finally they had to get some people had to go get some repellent to get them off of them. Oh, Susie, thank you so much. Oh, Brian, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. How's the grandsons doing? Well, I can hear them in there. One of them screaming. I mean, not crying, but just hooping and hollering. So yeah, they're running back and forth playing.
I'm starting to get concerned for the drywall in there from the sounds of it.
Yeah, it sounds like they're having a big time. Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry. I will pray for your grandson. I will pray for him. You reap what you sow. That's a good one. I've heard that one, been told that one in my life. Yes, Brad, that's true. I know. God doesn't call everyone to be married. I agree. Which is better, Matt, orange or peach knee high? I know what Matt's going to say.
Orange.
I say peach, but I knew Matt was going to say orange.
And grape's even better than those two.
Grape is good.
Grape is my favorite.
Oh, Trish says, when my siblings and I would get on my mama's nerves, she would say, y'all could wear the horns off a billy goat. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah. That's great. Oh, y'all are so kind. Thank you. Be careful what you pray for, Carla. Yeah. Sometimes we think we know better than the good Lord, don't we? Randy, we've still got a few blueberries here and there, but we've eaten most of them. And this year, most of them we ate just standing beside them, eating them. Ira loves blueberries. And it's hard to believe, but we ate them, didn't we? I mean, we just would all, and then whoever carries him out there to eat them, they eat them too. We did pick them, though, some. And I think I put some in the freezer one time, but
I think he's ate the majority of them.
We've just eat them, just stood there and eat them about 3 or 4 times a day. Oh, April, I'm so sorry. This is a hard day for you. I know. I just can't imagine. I'm so glad you do have the Lord to help you. I just can't imagine. Here's a joke for you, Matt. What do you call a Christmas tree that knows Kung Fu? Spruce Lee.
Spruce. That's a good one.
Well, Felicia, we'll pray for your trip. I hope everything goes good. We do have lightning bugs. If the Lord brings you to it, He will give you the grace to get through it. Yes. Matt, have you ever heard of turtle gigging?
No, I have not. What is that about?
Yeah, you'll have to tell us about turtle gigging. Let's see, Joni, not wisdom, but have you heard the saying, a lick and a promise? I have. My grandma's aunt in a hurry would say, give those dishes a quick lick and a promise to do better later. I have heard that one. Don't be so quick to judge till you've looked in the mirror. That's a good one, Teresa. David says, I'm looking at a church sign. Some people forget to pray until the cop makes a U-turn. I've been that person. Oh, BB Tiger, I'm so sorry for those losses. And yes, you're right. We don't ever know. We got to love and hug each other. Absolutely. Kim says, wow of the day, eat what you have so you don't do without. Focusing on what you have is really good. Oh, Kathy, yeah, holler and we'll see if we hear you. Hopefully we will.
Little hummingbird on the line.
Oh, I see it now. There it goes. There it went right over our head. Kathy says, or not, let's see, where was it? It's Kimmy. Kimmy says, wow, we don't stop playing because we get old. We get old because we stop playing. So I think there's so much truth to that. Of course, I know some people's health is not good and they can't keep going. But I think if you can keep going and keep playing, that's what you should do. Mary says, I studied all the scriptures that I could find, which was many, on sowing and reaping, summing it up. If you want corn, don't plant peas. I like that a lot. I like that a lot, Mary. Do we care for rabbit or squirrel? We like both. Yeah, we like both.
Especially rabbits. I mean, I like them both, but I really like rabbits. I've just not hunted them in many years. No, having a place to hunt them is about a thing of the past. Just so many people, so many houses.
Yeah. Angle Tate, I've never had that, but that sounds good. A green tomato cobbler, Matt.
Ooh, I
Sounds
never even
good.
thought of that.
No, I've not had that.
Need to investigate that.
Carmen says, wow for the day. Don't ever say never. I've done that too before, and you're right. Yep. Kim says, have you ever had moose meat, Matt? I have not.
Yes, I have, and it's very good.
I have, Betty. We have had tomato pies, and they're good. They are good. I've never made scallop tomatoes. Now, some of you may have. So if you have, tell Connie if you've got a good recipe that you like. I've never made them before. Elk burgers were delicious. I guess we've had elk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sainer says working is like a rocking chair, gives you something to do, but gets you nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, 7383. Yeah, I love that too. I would hear, I love you, a bushel and a peck and a hug around the neck. I love that. I'm glad it's coming back too. The grandkids are already, let's see, Woodrow was one in June, and Ira was one in March. So they are. It goes by so fast. It's hard to believe. So Ira's almost 18 months old, and Woodrow's almost
15.
15, yeah. I've never heard that saying, the phrase, the turtle fears no one but the frog, and the frog fears no one but the Lord. Gets me through many a night. That's John 4:19. I've not heard that. Thank you for sharing that. I love you a whole bowl. I like that. Y'all are so kind. Thank you. Yeah, cinnamon toast. I love cinnamon toast. And when I was sick, that's what Granny would make me, cinnamon toast and a glass of chocolate milk. Well, that sounds good. Fried taters and onions for dinner.
My goodness, yeah.
Mr. Presley, have you ever tried chopped onion on your tomato sandwich with salt, pepper, and fresh parsley? That sounds good.
I have not, but that does sound good.
That sounds good. Yeah.
I need to remember all this now.
I love that, Robert. Robert says, tell Matt if you're standing in manure up to your nose, it's best not to open your mouth.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Charlotte said, my mom always told me if your friends jumped off a bridge, would you jump off the bridge too? I remember my 3rd grade teacher telling me that. Now, that bear roast sounds good to Kim. Oh, what about I'm busier than a one-eyed cat watching 9 rat holes at one time? That's pretty busy.
Yep.
Oh, Laura, I'm happy that we remind you of your family, but I'm sorry you can't be with them. Oh, it's funny how those little things, little touches of love like that from your mother, how they just can fill you with such feeling and longing. Bill says, my mother would say some people's character is an inch deep and a mile wide.
That's a good one.
Does Matt ever go camping without hunting? I like watch videos where super tents are demonstrated. He did. He has in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, we just haven't camped much in recent times. But we're about to get back into it, whether you know it or not, Miss.
Oh, I'm all for
Lady.
it. I'm all for it. It's fine with me.
We got to take these boys camping.
Yeah. Oh, thank y'all are so nice. Thank you. Yeah. Ohio says the grass is greener on the other side until you get there. Often true. Almost always true. I had never heard that one, Randy. Roland says it's hard to find time for camping when you have a garden. They compete for your time. It's true, and it's amazing, isn't it, Roland, how like that week I was at the folk school or even the week of Bible school. And of course, Matt was at home, so he was still doing stuff. But it's just that if you just take your eye off of it for a minute, all the things happen. The weeds grow, the plants overproduce, or, you don't harvest all that. So that's true. The garden it takes up a lot of time. Of course, it's a real blessing too, though. Julie said, when the grass seems greener, is usually astroturf. That's a good one. The grass is greener where you water it. I like that one, Laura. Sainer says, have you been fishing, Matt? He actually did go fishing.
I've only
a little bit last week.
Just one time,
Yeah.
really. And
you and Austin went twice.
did we go twice?
Yep, you went twice. She did.
Yeah.
But,
Anyway, yeah, it had a large time.
Yeah.
He just hadn't done enough of it.
He went to fished a little bit last week, but it really wasn't a fishing trip.
Yeah, I forgot about that when we went to the lake.
Yeah, but he didn't catch nothing. Here's another grass one. Y'all are great with these. Haley says, the other day I read the grass is usually greener when the septic tank is broken. That's a good one. Derry says, my mother would say, if your sister was dragging an old dead cow by the end of a rope, you'd have to have one too. Yeah. Have you ever caught a gar, Matt?
No, I have not. I've fished a little where they were, but I never caught one.
Henry, mostly trout fishing. Another good grass one from Jennifer. The grass may be greener on the other side, but it's just as hard to mow. That's a good one. That's a wise one. Oh, somebody saying y'all can remember better than we can. Remind Matt that one trip was with the old waders and then one with the new waders.
Oh yeah.
Ed wants to know if Matt still has plenty of lighter wood. You do, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah.
I'm pretty saving with that stuff and pretty protective of it. That is fine stuff.
Crappie fishing. Yeah, Matt don't get to do that much, but we'd like it if he did.
Oh yeah, that's about my very favorite fish to eat.
Julie, we've never been to the Ark. We have a lot of friends who have been, though. I would like to go sometime, but I've never been there. Cornbread waffles. He probably would like cornbread waffles.
I would absolutely think so, yeah.
Jordan says, my mom used to tell me and my sister, you girls would fight over a booger. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I like that.
Yes, lighter wood or lightered wood, or even just lightered is another name for fat wood, which we call rich pine. We call it rich pine. But it's, Matt, explain what lightered or rich pine or whatever you want to call it is.
It's just usually the center part of a pine tree that when it dies, all the sap goes back to the center and it kind of hardens, and it just preserves what's left of the wood within the resin of that or in the resin, and it lasts forever and ever and ever, and it's highly flammable.
It's like nature's own fire starter,
right.
And it smells so good. It smells good.
Every time I'm in the woods, I'm always on the lookout for it. And if I find some, I'll always cut a little and put in my bag or my pack or whatever I've got, just always looking for it.
And then we have very, very nice folks that send it to
us. Absolutely. And that what they send us is
it's best ever. Yeah,
it's as good as you could possibly ask for. It's fantastic.
Stacy says, a good wow is mind the pennies and the dollars will take care of themselves. I've heard that one before. I think I've heard that one from y'all. Lisa says, my mother used to say I'd lose my head if it wasn't attached to my shoulders. LOL. Yeah. I'm about like that sometimes, Lisa. I hear some race cars, Matt, in the distance. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. I knew they were racing tonight. I debated whether to go.
What was that, Matt?
Maybe a big bear's about to come out of the woods.
Maybe. It's coming from our house, whatever it was.
Yeah. Hope it ain't on fire.
I don't see no smoke, but I just heard something popping and cracking. I see one of our old chairs up there in the woods. It's blowed off our bank. See it right there?
Yeah.
Or maybe April and Corey and Katie carried it down there years ago to have a playhouse. I don't know. Benedette says takes more muscles to frown than to smile. Can't never could. That's a good one. Oh, goodness, Cindy, that's so kind. Ed said, good. When we come back up that way to Hiawassee, we will bring some more. You're so kind. You're so kind. Thank you. I don't know what we're hearing. Hearing something, though.
I think it's a squirrel cutting on it. Hickory nuts and they're falling up there.
Oh, yeah, probably.
That's a hickory tree right there, and I see the limb shaking up there in it.
Oh,
so
I see it now.
That's what it is.
And I see the squirrel, too.
Mm-hmm.
He may start throwing nuts at us. Kim, that's funny. Kim says, when they were passing out brains, I thought they said train, so I went to the station depot. Oh, thank y'all. You're so kind. Thank you. Oh, Tammy, congratulations on becoming a great grandmother. That's wonderful. Linda says acorns are already falling here and they sound like somebody's shooting a gun. Oh, the rooted witness said, lived in Ethiopia for 5 years. They would say, if spiders all unite, their web can tie up a line. I like that one.
Cool.
Brad Matt does not hunt bear. He does not hunt bear. Michelle, I will pray for you and your family. Another grass one from Diana. If the grass is greener on the other side, water your lawn. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Julie, we don't have any black walnut trees right here at our house, but there's one at Granny's, and then there's some on the road that we live on, and there's some huge ones at the house where Matt's mother lived. Is there 3 over there?
4.
4 big ones. And yes, I love black walnuts. Matt don't like them very much, but I love them. I really love them. Especially, I like to just eat them out of hand. I just love the taste of them. But I love them in cakes and pies and breads and things like that. The Arch Tater cake, I have that recipe on our channel. That's my very favorite dessert, and it has black walnuts in it. David said, I used to tell my students, don't tell me what you can't do, show me what you can do. I like that attitude. That's good, David. That's good. To get rid of crows, I'm sorry, I just don't know. I mean, there's scarecrows, people use them. There is a hunt here where we live. There's a season for hunting crows.
And it's very complicated.
Yeah, well, yeah. But
I don't know why that is, but it is.
And so I'm not sure about where you live, though. Joey, we don't take many vacations, no, but we really love working in the garden and love our lives. So don't feel bad for us. We could go on vacation if we wanted to, in other words.
We both come home from having to work outside job that's like being on vacation all the time.
Getting to work at home, yeah.
Getting to do what we do at home.
Oh, that sounds good, Kathy. I'll have to look that up. Tennessee black walnut cake. That sounds good. Can you hear the racetrack in Brasstown must be either racing or practicing tonight? Maybe it's because it's a holiday. They're having a race.
Yeah, they're having a race tonight.
Okay, I didn't know. I don't know. Can y'all hear that if I be quiet? I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I can't hear it.
A little far off.
Yeah. I don't know if we have a dove season or not, Matt. Do
Yeah,
you
we do. Mhm.
Okay. Crickets and birds is all I hear. Jennifer, I don't. Well, actually, my favorite bird is a crow, even though they're damaging. I just like to watch them and all that, but I don't have really like a favorite songbird or anything. I love them all, but I don't know about. I'm not knowledgeable about birds, so I know the ones I hear every year, but I couldn't tell you which was which. Oh, Linda, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed those with Granny Hicks. She's the greatest. The last time I talked to her granddaughter, she just told me that she was doing pretty good and her mind was kind of slipping a little bit, but that she was still in good spirits and doing pretty good. So I hope that she still is.
That was a fine woman right there.
Yeah. So if I run into her granddaughter, I'll be sure to ask again. Quail hunting is a big thing in Texas.
We used to have quail here, but they're all gone. Coats and whatever else, I reckon, eat all of them. I've not seen any in years and years.
There's someone that says they could hear the racetrack sound. Matt and the girls, when they were, I don't know, middle school age or something, they spent many a weekend at the racetrack, didn't you?
Yeah.
I didn't go. I went with Matt before the girls were born, and then after they got big enough to go, I was like, you can do that with your daddy. But I used to, when they'd go, and of course they'd be out later, and like if I was the first one up in the morning, or even if Matt was up but the girls wasn't up yet, I'd go in their bathroom and I could see the little, it's like I called it racetrack fairy dust, little dust of red clay all over everywhere they had been. It'd come off their clothes or shook out of their hair. It's a messy sport to go watch.
Mm-hmm.
Does Matt whittle? Matt's made some spoons. That's about all, but he's not never made like any kind of animals.
I need to make Corey a spoon. She's wanting a certain kind of wooden spoon. I need to make her one.
Oh yeah, Joey. Matt is very excited. He was working in the woods today.
Yeah, I've been in the woods a good part of the day today.
No, Haley, you're right. You cannot leave Tri-County clean. You might as well don't take a bath before you go.
No.
And wear your old clothes because the red clay will probably never come out of them. So, yeah. Corey wore her hat in those days, and she had like a little, what was that, hook or something she had on it?
A little fish hook.
Fish hook. And I think it was a Dale Earnhardt hat, but it was light blue, and so it got stained red. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And people asking about the shed. Matt has dug a ditch other than that, but there's been no work on the shed yet. Everybody's anxious for Matt to finish the shed.
I'm going to finish it.
He will.
On these hot days.
He'll finish it when he can. The main thing is it's covered, so that's the best thing. Everything under it's safe from the weather. Oh, Tina, that's sweet. Oh, that's wonderful, Lee. Thank you. I have watched that one, Dina. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? We've watched that. Sounds like the kids are getting wound up in there, Matt.
Yep, it does. They're getting wild.
Well, Well, we sure appreciate all of you sitting with us and talking with us this evening. Thank you so much for all the kind wishes and sympathy and condolences for Uncle Henry and Uncle Mike. Their passing, and for praying for Granny. We just really appreciate you and appreciate all you do for us. Could never tell you enough. It even seems kind of hollow to even say it, but it's true. And that's all I can do is say it, that we really do appreciate each and every one of you. And we're really thankful for you. We hope you have a great week. Hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And we'll be seeing you in some videos this week. And hopefully we'll see you next Monday night. So we hope you have a great week. Bye-bye. Bye.